Hi everyone, I hope you're okay. This is video number 3, guys, which simply means I'm doing question 3 from the 2023 November mathematics paper 2. Please note that, guys, there's a playlist that include all the questions. Just click the playlist, download the question paper and work with me. If there are things I'm not sure about, please do ask on the comment section. I'll definitely come back and assist you rather. Okay, we are told that in the figure, point LS and N are vertices of a triangle having angle SLN as 90 degrees. You know that, okay, and then we are told that LN intersects the x-axis at K. The first thing they want us to find is the length of line SL. So the length of line SL, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. Okay, we are simply using our distance formula, right? If I make this my y2, that means this will also be my x2, and this will be my x1 and y1. So I'll say 1 minus 4, and negative 4 minus 4 all squared, and then we have 1 minus 5 all squared. This will give us 4 root 5. Are you together? Second question, they want us to find the gradient of Sn. Okay, let me erase there. The gradient of line Sn. So m simply y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? I will have 5 minus a negative 3 all over 4 minus a negative 2. So 5 minus negative 3, this will give me 8. And then 4 minus negative 2, this will give me 6. So my gradient is simply 4 over 3. So the gradient of line Sn is 4 over 3, and the length of SL we found 4 root 5. Okay, now they want us to calculate the size of theta. Theta is an angle of inclination of line Sn. How can you find theta? I know that the gradient of line SL is equal to tan theta. I know my gradient is 4 over 3. I want to find the angle of theta. I'll simply say theta is equal to the inverse of tan 4 over 3. What do I get there? Tan 4 over 3. I simply get 53.13 degrees. So theta is 53.13 degrees. Okay, now they want us to calculate the size of angle LSN, angle LNS. They want us to find the angle between two straight lines, né, guys? Please, guys, whenever you are being tasked to find the angle between two straight lines, you just need to find the inclinations. Every time, whenever they want you to find the angle between two straight lines, né? Let's say this angle over here is beta. Are you together? According to vertically opposite angles, I know that this will be theta as well. Are you together? However, I know that the angle of inclination of line LNL will be this one. Let's call this one alpha. So alpha will be angle beta plus theta. Why? Because alpha is an angle of is an exterior angle of this triangle. Are you together? So I want to find beta. Beta will be alpha minus theta. Are you together? So always the time, guys, if you don't See what's happening, and they want you to find the angle between two straight lines. Just find the angle of inclination of those two lines, and then subtract those inclinations. Okay, we already have the size of theta. We only need to find the size of alpha, right? But for us to find alpha, the first thing we need to do is to get the gradient of line ln. Simply say y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? We are dealing with ln, so I'll say 1 minus a negative 3 all over negative 4 minus a negative 2. At the top I'll have 4, at the bottom I'll have negative 4 plus 2, I'll have negative 2. Excuse me, so my gradient is simply negative 2, right? I can find the angle of alpha. How can I do that? I know that m, the angle of inclination, m is equal to tan theta. Are we together? We have a negative angle, a negative gradient there, and our angle is not theta. We named it to be alpha. So since we have a negative gradient, guys, we cannot find theta as if we have a positive gradient, right? So we'll simply say alpha is equal to 180k minus the inverse of tan 2. Are we together? Please note that I no longer substitute the negative here. Why? Because the 180 minus represents the negative. So I'll simply say 180 minus tan inverse 2. I'll get alpha to be 116.57 degrees. So for me to find beta, I'll simply take 116.57 degrees minus, remember I found theta to be equal to 53.13. So what do I get? 116.57 minus 53.13. I simply get 63.44 degrees. So the angle between the straight lines, between two straight lines, which is angle LNS, yes, we named it to beta. That angle is equal to 63.44 degrees. Okay, and then 3.5, we are supposed to determine the equation of the line which passes through L and is parallel to SN. Okay, may I please erase here, guys, just to create a room for me to write. Okay, they want us to find the equation of a line that passes through L and is parallel to SN. So that line will be like that, will be like this, ne? It will be parallel to this line. We did calculate the gradient of line SN. We found it to be 4 over 3, which simply means that the gradient here is also 4 over 3. Why am I saying that? Because parallel lines always have the same gradient. So I'll simply say y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. I do have a y1. Okay, let me just use a different color to show that I'm substituting. The y1 is 1, my gradient is 4 over 3, and then my x1 is negative 4. So we'll be left with y minus 1 is equal to 4 over 3x plus 4 then, and then I have y minus 1, this thing is 4 over 3x plus 16 over 3. So y is 4 over 3 x plus, whenever I take the 1 to the other side, it will be positive, né? So I'll have 16 over 3 plus 1. This will give me 19 over 3. So this will be the equation. Y is equal to 4 over 3x plus 19 over 3. Okay. 3.6, they want us to calculate the area of triangle LSN. The area of triangle L, okay, the area of this triangle. Since we have a right angle triangle, guys, we're just going to say half base times height. Né? Already we do know the length of SN. We calculated it to be equal to 4 root 5. All we need to do is to find the length of LN. Are we together? So LN, let me use a different color. Okay, for the length of LN, we can simply say we have negative 2 minus a negative 4 all squared plus negative 3 minus 1 all squared. So the length of LN is equal to, let me just punch calculator, negative 2 minus negative 4 all squared plus negative 3 minus 1 all squared. So this is just 2 root 5 ln. So I do know the base now. The base is 2 root 5 and the height is 4 root 5. So therefore the area of a triangle is half base times height. 1 over 2, my base is 2 root 5, my height is 4 root 5. So this will give me 20 units squared. Let me confirm. 1 over 2 times 2 root 5 multiplied by 4 root 5. Yeah, this is 20 units squared. The area of the triangle LSN is 20 units squared. Okay, now they want us to calculate the coordinates of P, which is equidistant to L, S, and N. Okay. Since P is equidistant to all the vertices of a triangle, né? It simply means that P is the center of a circle that passes through L, S, and N. Are you together? And since I know that P is the center, that means P is in here. Why? Because SN is a diameter. Why do I say SN is a diameter? Because it subtends an angle of 90 degrees. So if I can just calculate the midpoint of SN, that will be those coordinates will be the coordinates of P. So I'll simply say P is the midpoint of SN. I'll find it by saying x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Therefore P is equal to 4 plus a negative 2 over 2, and then I'll have 5 plus a negative 3 over 2. Then P will be equal to 1 and 1. So P is somewhere here. P is just 1 and 1. Those are the coordinates of P, right? P is 1 and 1. Okay, now you're supposed to calculate the angle of LPS. LPS. Let's just construct here. LPS. Oh. Remember that, guys, I said that P is the center. Remember that, ne? So this thing simply means that if I have a center like this, that means that the circle, excuse my drawing if my circle looks like a square, hey, this is a circle. This is a circle. They want me to find this angle, ne? Okay, I know that that angle, if that guy is beta, remember that we named that angle to be beta. So that angle will be 2 beta. Why am I saying that? Because the angle at center is 2 times the angle at circumference. Are you together? So angle LPS is 2 times angle LNS. Are you together? The reason behind this angle at center is 2 times the angle at circumference. Are you together? That angle we found it to be 63.44. 2 multiplied by 63.44 will simply get 126.88 degrees. That's how, guys, you would have worked with question 3, and I hope you are acing it. If there are things that you are misunderstanding, please don't be scared to say in the comment section. I'll come back to you.